back there?
That's old Chief 2 beers. A little dismount before the trip. Hopefully they're done before it gets dark. Just busted them.
He calls me and says, hey man, gotta do some motorcycle riding. Bring it on, dude, I'm ready to go.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, did you press it down or something? Great, gotta get on footage. Hey, Chris, how do you get the gas tank open, man? Spin it? I looked at a couple of his boards. It's like, oh man, this guy looks like he knows how to shape. I just called him up to, hey, I want to get bored, you know?
The conversation was probably like 5 minutes on the phone before I even knew who he was.
When he really knew it was me after a while, he was like, oh shit, sorry, dude.
What was your last name again? He's all, Gerlach. I'm like, oh, okay, okay.
But he's kind of a grump, you know, so he's, you know.
It's a big commitment to sponsor someone like Brad. And, you know, these guys are like 50 boards a year, and I don't have those cards in my deck right now. And
well, we just ended up becoming friends. And
friends are first to me anyways, so Brad seems like a complete nut, and he is a complete nut. And he's always a good time, and you never know what to expect.
those are called fours, fake doors. You ever do that with words? Put two words together like sweaty ball, swall. The exciting part was that we're going to meet in New York, pick the bikes up in New York City, and then head, you know, up north to New England. And I'm always looking for waves, and I'm always in some car, boat, or airplane. And the most comfortable way to go looking for waves is on a motorcycle for sure. It's really fun to cruise with one of your best buds.
Obviously, we have surfing in common, but when we get together, it's kind of like the last thing we usually talk about.
Do you think about like when we first got going in New York, a couple times driving along, and then all of a sudden going like, I had a couple of visions of eating it, and I was like, okay, just let it go, let it go.
Yeah.
You know, because it's just like, whew. Think about it, you can just eat it so easily. You're just like, splatter. Hey, cheers. Here's to not eating shit, huh?
I just threw a cigarette butt at you. Classic. Welcome to the Hamptons.
Okay.
This guy needs to ride a motorcycle backwards. Look at that hair.
Which guy?
Right here.
What? That's who you're talking about. That's who he's talking about.
No, there's another one.
There's another one? The guy with the blonde, oh, what? The guy with the blonde hair? Now he stopped talking and looked over and said,
yeah, we're talking to you. Yeah. What the fuck you want?
We're just wondering where we could get the same, is that a beanie? Because that's cool shit, man. I need that. I need that.
There she is, the mighty Atlantic.
Ah, shit. Pumping.
Think we're gonna surf this whole trip?
Oh, look at that little, maybe low tide.
There's definitely a swell. This tide is so high.
Yeah. Settle down, would you?
If we can find it where the beach maybe like goes in and then hooks around that way, it'll probably pick up swell.
We don't have any surf connection up here. Like there's enough swell right now where people are like, oh God, you could have come around the corner. It was like 4 feet and pitching out. Oh, you guys are playing around a short break. Stingy and Dewbag are over here doing 4-foot aerial reverse and varials and shove-its and whatnot. Because the waves offer that kind of playfulness, you know?
See that right there? Maybe. Let's go up another 20 more mansions. Chicken!
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Look at that thing right there. Paddling into it, you're 7 inches tall. You're hooting because that thing feels like it's about 30 feet. Look at that right. Look at off the bottom, boof in the lip, around that. We're in France by ourselves. You're on that next one. Whoa, big cut back. Float that section, come around there. Bam, bang, air reverse. Oh God, see, I told you. Just around the corner. I neglected to mention that Stinger and Dewbag are only 2 inches tall. Let's get out of the leathers.
This board here was a gift from Skip. This thing's 26 years old. Personal board it is. We're on Harleys, and then we got some Skip Fries, and we got 11-footer, and you know, it's just such a different trip where I bring all the standard boards. You know, it's just fun to mix it up and ride something that you normally wouldn't bring on a surf trip.
You know, we're hoping to catch some surf, but yeah, we didn't get it. But we're kind of surfing on those motorcycles anyway, you know. Hey, if the waves are insane around here all the time, this would be the best place in the world to live, huh?
This would be a great place to have a surf trip when there's just waves and just come out and going around. You come here in the fall time, you get all the colors, you know?
It looks like Hansel and Gretel live here.
These bikes are perfect for this type of riding too, riding through the coastal towns. It's almost like an instinct. Like the other guy can just make a facial expression and you know what he's gonna do, or you know which way he's gonna turn. And instincts take over with every move you make and different communications. And
going through the beauty of New England with the lakes and the rivers and the trees hanging over and the cherry blossoms and the beautiful, perfect little gingerbread houses. It's like, is there a better place in the world to ride a motorcycle? that's it. I just wanted to pull over and look down one of his trees and just check it out, you know.
I thought you had to make a phone call. I gotta take a leak, man.
I might be Chief Two Bears, but this guy's got to piss every fucking 5 minutes.
It's just the diversity of the way the land is here. You just don't know what to expect because you can't see what's coming. We're down south, it's just a straight line. We're up here, I mean, it's almost fun getting lost. We don't know where we're gonna end up. None of the roads are straight.
Tell me now, spell it out. Are you waiting for that one? Love to lift your life about. Will it won't be? Tell you now won't be me. Hard times happen now.
How far are you going?
Cool thing is we don't know.
How far are you going today?
We're gonna end up in Rhode Island, Narragansett.
All right, I'm going up to Maine.
Up to Maine.
Yeah.
How long is that gonna take you?
Uh,
Yeah, that's the best way, I guess, huh?
Won't be me. Won't be. Tell me now, won't be me. I won't lie, I won't deny that I let you follow wrong. Thought I heard them bells a chime, but they won't be.
This is gonna be like this is gonna be just one of those trips where you like talk about years and years and years and years, you know what I mean? Oh, this one time I did this bike chick with this asshole. Here comes the thunderhead.
Look at that rain stuff.
It's definitely raining now. A little wet out there. Time for some cold ones. Some crab legs. Some real New England food. That's what I want right now.
So,
Some
what are you
big
gonna
crab
have?
legs. I want crab legs. What else do they eat out here? Crab legs, lobster,
Scallops.
lots of scallops,
Fish,
beer,
clams,
clams. We gotta have some
steamers,
clams.
steamers. And I'm gonna have just a garden salad.
Yep. You want the red wine vinaigrette? Put it on the side.
No, I don't even need any dressing.
Nothing, just dry.
Maybe
Blue cheese.
lemon.
I'll put lemon for it. Just remind me if I forget about it.
Okay.
The garden, you want the big one, right?
No, the
Just
small.
regular small salad.
Even just smaller than the small. So I could just put a little bit. If you can make a note, just to make it really small.
You put some meat on your bones, man. You're just getting a salad. All right, I'm gonna get. Want to get some fish and chips. Are they pretty small or big?
It's a good size.
Good size.
Yeah, it comes in 2 pieces usually. So.
All right. And then I want to get a couple appetizers. I want to get the seared ahi.
That's awesome.
I need some clam cakes.
Is that for you?
Yeah. And then which one do you recommend? The jerk wings or the buffalo wings?
I think the jerk, man. Yeah, we get like a little sticky, a little bit of spice.
All right. I want to get some jerk wings.
Jerk wings,
They'll help me
ahi,
with a little bit of
pancakes.
these. And then
Jerk wings.
I get some kind of lobster because we're in New England right now. So These different ones.
Where's the blueberry one's pretty good. Give me that fork.
Hold on, I'm trying my beer right now.
This one's fucking tasty, man. It smells like. How was his food intake? Boom, boom, boom.
I come out here, I spit raps and rhymes, guys. I'm the best dressed homeless man in all of Newport. Singing's my game, bricks is the name, Slick Rick Gomes isn't taking the blame. And the money I make it all by myself. And then I have to share it with everyone else. So McHugh took his rhyme to the very next level. I don't carry a brick, but I will ring your bell. And Roxbury crackhead don't sound cool. Singer, you're a trip and a motherfucker fool. And if you really don't mind, I got a show to put out. Or do I really have to take it to the very next shelf? I see the clock on the wall, the rhyme is still ripping. Woo! All right, fellas, thanks, my brother. All right, okay, Rick.
And it's been one of our better pit stops for sure. The rain came, and I guess it couldn't have been better timing. Hey, Bradley. Hey, how you doing, buddy? How those 2 beers treat you?
I think I had more than 2.
Old Chief 2 Beers has got his shoes off right now. We're always waiting on Brad. It's either he had 2 beers or he's talking to his chick. I'm ready to go to the next spot, but maybe I will just, I think I'm gonna go check out somewhere else real quick. I'll be back.
No communication. You're driving and you're just moving and passing things, and it's almost like thoughts too, you know, like here's a house, here's a lake, you know, that's a thought. Now you're past it. Now you're coming up, here's a gas station, and here's an old monument statue. Oh wow, when you're passing that, and then you come around this corner. And the coolest thing is, it's like I've never been to this place ever before in my life, right where we're at, and the motorcycles have brought us here. You almost want to get lost, because getting lost is part of the fun.